out on a test run with the Trailblazer. I had a misfire code on cylinder 6, replaced that. Now I'm taking it out for a test rip. I'm going to see how it does, see if any dash lights come back up. Customer also stated it stalls every once in a while. So I'm taking it on a pretty good rip to see if it what transpires here. So for now, I'm going to kick you to time lapse for a little bit and go from there. Kind of windy out here. I just got back from the test drive on Trailblazer. Everything seems alright in it now. Still have that intermittent stalling. Didn't do it all the way up to my boy's place. And didn't do it all the way home at the stops I made until I got into my driveway. And then it did it. Fires right back up. No check engine lights. No hesitation on takeoff. So really not sure what the intermittent stalling is, because it doesn't throw a code or anything on the dash. So I'll call the customer and tell him it's back together and see what transpires. See if it see what he thinks. So I'm going to kick you back onto the tripod. So that I can do a cleanup. I get back on the F350. Brake issues. I found right at the vacuum booster, the rubber was broke, so I got a new kit for it. I'll put that in. I got the slides are coming for the front. The brake line, he said, had a fitting put in it. What it does, eliminate the line lock. I think it's a line lock to lock the rear brakes. But first of all, got to get the front one taken care of. I checked the radius arm bushings. I'm probably going to have to replace both sides of those. Don't look forward to that. That's kind of a job in itself. It is. What else? Then once I get that stuff taken care of, then I got to check the back brakes. I have to disassemble them and see if there's any issues with them once the vacuum's hooked back up to the power brake booster. So with that, for now, I'm out. Later on, this is D-Bomb's Garage. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, help me out. Thank you. $8 a.m. Sunday morning. Welcome back to D-Bomb's Garage. Done a whole lot of miscellaneous stuff off camera. I'm still waiting for wheels and tires for the Impala. I still haven't figured out, I still gotta get this in for getting the brakes straightened out and the rear shocks on it. Camaro, I found a pump for it. I just gotta change one thing on it. I don't know if you can see, if I'll be able to show you, but one of the valve in it is set up for an O-ring. O-ring style power steering hose. I need one that is set up for just a flare end. So I think I'm just going to order the valve right there and replace that. That should work on that. Other than that, just an update on Kodiak. Our top kick is gone. The 05 C4500, I got to figure out why the crossover fuel valve is not working. Then I got in a 94 F350, brake issues. Found one issue right off the bat. There were no keepers in there, top and bottom. And the other thing was radius arm bushings are shot on this side. I can see this side moving all over the place when he was stopping. Other issue is no brakes at the rear. So as soon as I get the front straightened out, I gotta come to the rear and figure that one out. He says looks like a brake line that's been blocked off going to the rear. I gotta try to get this all done by Monday or Tuesday. This morning I'm working on a 2012 Nissan Juke. Got that in the same time yesterday, just after I got the F350 in, bucket truck. Had front a howl coming from the front. Ended up being the right front hub bearing was shot. Replaced both of them. I took it for a test drive, and howl is not as bad, but still prominent, but it's coming from the rear. So the customer got me the rear hubs for it yesterday. I worked on it as long as I could. The heat got to me, so I had to shut down and get in the house and cool off. But before these two showed up yesterday, I was tinkering on the 40 or the 29. Sorry about that. Got the oil pan back on it. Got the bell housing back on it. Got the flywheel back on it. Just got to torque it down now and put the clutch in and see if I remember how it goes into the car, or the truck I should say. So I'm all over the place, but I'm getting stuff done. Then I also have to get another Trailblazer in. Blue one out here. I scanned it and it comes up with the misfire on number 6 cylinder, which is the very back, and it's a common thing for them because that hood leaks right there and it drips right down on 5 and 6 and will burn them up. So with that, I'm gonna kick it over to time lapse so I can have my music on and you guys won't get the fan noise. I'm gonna try to have the juke done by 9:30, 10 o'clock. I hope, as long as I don't bust my knuckles or anything. So with that, here we go. We're going over time lapse. Well, the juke is all back together. The rear slides for the caliper were pretty gunked up. I had cleaned both sides, got them all lubed up. Both front and rear hubs have been changed now. It's time for a test drive. See if a howl went away. Yeah. Yep, I think I got it. Yep, that got it. Test drive, runs good, brakes work good. No more howl from the rear. Another one done in the book. So with that, I'm out for now. Later all. Well, I'm back in D-Bomb's garage here, Dennis Bomb. Got the bucket truck inside. I had a brake issue and major wandering issue. So ended up doing the radius arm bushings right here. The Centerlink pivot I-beam bushing, that's shot, as you can see here. Oh, that's pretty bad. These ones weren't too bad, but it's coming apart. Replace it. I have shocks coming for it. The brake pads and calipers are fine. Pulled the power booster, brake booster out of it. That was another issue. As soon as you fired it up with the vacuum hook to the booster, it would suck the brake pedal to the floor. Got the booster out. And that's what she looks like. She's pretty rough. Doing the same to the right side for the suspension. Got new shocks coming for everything. All that should be here hopefully tomorrow, so I can get this thing back together. And then I'll go back, move back to the rear brakes, see what's up with those. I did a little bit more work on the '29 Model A motor. I've got to line up the clutch in there, tighten the bolts down, and then I'll be ready to set it back in place. I might do that tonight. That's it over here. Right now I'm getting ready to go in the house and relax in the AC. Be nice if I could get a donation of a air unit to cool the shop down. That would be pretty cool. But once it gets above 80 degrees in here, I'm done. It sucks me dry with the health issues that I got. Don't take the heat like I used to. I know what else I came in here for. We'll take some sodas in the house. I did some work on the C4500. The fuel system won't cross over on from the auxiliary tank to the main tank. Auxiliary tank feeds to the main tank. Fuel pump works between the two to do the crossover. It's just not flipping the switch to turn the pump on. Got to get a schematic on that. Figure out what's going on with that one. But for now, I'm done for the day. Gonna relax for a little bit, do some research also, maybe order some parts for the Jeep and the Camaro. So with that, I'm gonna call it a day. I'm out. Later all. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thank you.